We love Mario. We breathe Mario. 3D Mario. You know what? Let's rank his games. Listen to me carefully when I say this. If this is your worst game, you got your shit together. I mean, look at it like this. Out of all the games ever released, and I'm talking about every single series, every single platform, there's maybe been like 10 games that are better than this one, with 8 of them being on this list. Don't let the 3D in the title fool you though, as this is really a 2.5D game. In all seriousness though, this game utilizes a new dimension that's never been explored by Mario up to this point. It's weird. It blends the 2D and 3D together where the camera is constantly changing perspectives, allowing for very interesting level designs. And on its own, it holds up great today, but is slightly overshadowed by its older brother.
Here's a brand new Metroid game playing on Nintendo DS.
Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, these are all the playable characters in this handheld Mario 3D platformer featured for the Nintendo DS family of systems. Fun fact, this is technically my first 3D Mario, but also the only one I've never 100%ed. But rest assured, I've played enough and watched enough to know this game is excellent.
Here's a brand new Metroid game playing on Nintendo
Switch. The only 3D Mario to not host a Super Mario title. Also only the second one with a furry Bowser. This one is a strange one. On one hand, it's the first full open world Mario game, but on the other hand, we love Mario. Yeah, it's a bit jarring how much water is in this game, but hey, this wouldn't be Nintendo's first game to feature nothing in an open world. Okay, I actually like Breath of the Wild, just don't take me out, please. Despite all the complaining, this game is actually a huge breath of fresh air for me. I mean, Mario's always been enter a level, do stuff, get the star. So having a game that's just one nice open world is a nice change of pace. Remember that silly game we were talking about on the 3DS earlier? Well, take that one, put some and in there, and you end up having this weird beauty. See, every level within this game is expertly crafted, with constantly changing mechanics. Along with this, we probably have the best post-game out of any 3D Mario. I also find it kind of funny how so many of Mario's modern enemies within like the sports games and like side games all came from this game. Like they completely reinvented the wheel, unless it was in 3D Land. If it was in 3D Land, that's my bad, but you know.
C minor, put it in C minor.
Cataquack. No, look, I've met some people that hate this one, and to that I say, El Pentissimo. See, this game just has so much of that GameCube cool guy personality. Like, tell me any other era where Nintendo would just allow this thing in a 3D Mario game. Sometimes it feels like it isn't until Nintendo is backed into a corner that they really decide to start putting some personality into their games, with this being one of the greatest examples. So sure, in a vacuum, this game may have a lot of issues, but does any other game on this list have El Pentissimo? I do have a lot more to say, but just look at him, he speaks for himself. I'll be honest, I just like this one. I speedrun this one, the controls are very nice. There's really nothing to say that hasn't been said about this one. So instead, I'm going to give the mic to my friend Musa, and he'll tell you why he doesn't like it. Look, this game is much better than the first one in one department, and that specific department only, the gameplay. Now, should that be the most important part of a game? Probably. But in order to explain how I feel about this game, I kind of need to go into detail on the first game. So... this game has so much charm, man. I love this one so much. And guess what? When it came out in 2017, I hated it. Yes, I thought that 97 on Metacritic was paid for. Fast forward a few years, and I have no idea how both these got a 97. One is an absolute peak of a genre, while the other one is Breath of the Wild. If I had to sum up this game to one idea, I'd say it's completing what Mario 64 initially set out to do. A really solid set of controls that can be mastered, with levels rich in personality and filled with content. I do think this game has a solid argument to be the best of them all, but it doesn't have one thing, and that is the atmosphere. In Galaxy 2 and in Odyssey, the gameplay might be better, but it feels so lame sometimes just following a straight path. See, Galaxy does this thing where it feels like you're actually exploring a solar system rather than just following level to level to level. And for me, this game holds a special place in my heart, because I feel like everyone has that one digital environment they always find comfort in, whether it's a TV show town, online social hub, or even a little floating platform in space.